Apple just killed the iPhone 17. Now, before you dislike my video, just give me the chance to explain. So Apple released the iPhone 17e 2 days ago. Yeah, for the first time, Apple has released 5 phones in a single batch. We have the iPhone 17, the iPhone 17 Pro, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, the iPhone Air, and now the iPhone 17e. So well done, Apple. You're giving us a lot of chances for buying an iPhone. Thank you. But what's the fuss about the iPhone 17e and who actually needs it? Because Apple did the same thing last year. They released the iPhone 16e. The question is, did it work out well? Spoiler alert, no. Although the iPhone 16e had good initial sales, according to some reports, 60% higher sales compared to the iPhone SE, which was released in 2022, later down the line, and especially after the iPhone 17 series launch, yes, the sales plummeted. So yeah, given that the iPhone 16e didn't go well for Apple, Apple came up with a genius idea to do this again. But if the iPhone 16e didn't go as well as Apple hoped for, what changed this year, and why do I think that the iPhone 17 is, well, you can say this, dead? Well, because the iPhone 17e is pretty much the same as the iPhone 17. That's it. Bye. Oh, you're still here? That was a bad joke. First and foremost, the iPhone 17e has one camera instead of two. And as you guessed it, the wide lens camera is missing. But it retains the 2x optical zoom, which in my opinion is great that they kept the optical zoom, because I care about this the most. And they slashed away the 120 Hz on the display. Yeah, that's right. The average human just doesn't care about those small details. They just want an iPhone that does the job, and they can use it for the next 5 or 10 years. Yeah, speaking for experience, I'm using the iPhone XR 8 years after its release. Yeah, I'm being serious. It stands strong. Of course, the screen is a bit smaller at about 6.1 inches in diagonal length, compared to the iPhone 17 to about 6.26 inches diagonal length. And by the way, this is according to reports. At this moment, I think nobody has the iPhone 17e on their hands. And of course, the most important thing on an iPhone, which Apple is not particularly known for, is the battery life. The iPhone 17 has 26 hours of video playback, which is 4 hours less than the iPhone 17 battery life at about 30 hours. And I'm not gonna lie, the iPhones are known for having the best batteries on any smartphone out there. Bruh. Oh, and by the way, this is a joke. And speaking of cold jokes, this is not a joke actually, this is the 9th video of the 365 Project Challenge, where I post one video per day for 365 days. And no, this is not a sponsored video, but it's sponsored by me. Okay, good, got it? All in all, it costs about $200 less than the iPhone 17, which used to be the cheap phone in the market, but not anymore. Now the 17e has taken the spotlight. And if you ask me, if I didn't have the iPhone 17, which is the one I'm using right now for video recordings over there, I would definitely get the iPhone 17e right now, because it's the best valued iPhone in the market right now, unless Apple does something crazy. Oh, and in certain regions you can pre-order it right now from the Apple website. So yeah, have fun waiting on the waiting list. So yeah, that's it. The iPhone 17 is actually dead, or it's gonna be. Because let's be honest, all these small details I told you earlier, these are details that the average person just doesn't seem to care about. So if you wanna buy an iPhone, get the 17e. I think it's gonna be your best investment for now. So yeah, tomorrow will be the 10th video of the 365 Project Challenge, where I'll be posting an extreme, weird, strange, embarrassing, awkward, whatever you call it, video. Hopefully it will take me one day to make it so I can stick with the challenge. Otherwise, if I fail, then yes, I failed. So yeah, stick around. I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe.